Hey guys, Hamsterwheel here with a new video, and today I want to talk a little bit about Mists of Pandaria. You see, in the private server community, Mists of Pandaria has been in a bit of a slump. Tari WoW's Evermoon server is an excellent private server, and I praised it in terms of its quality. To me, in terms of scripting, their Evermoon server is the best private server out there, something I still stand by to this day. However, that server has been fully progressed for quite some time now, and within the community there has been a fair bit of demand for a new Mists of Pandaria server. I, for instance, am one of them. Now, I love Tari WoW, but the Evermoon private server I played on was already on Throne of Thunder when I started playing there, and it would be fun to play on a fresh Mists of Pandaria server for a change. And yes, I know fresh has become such a meme in the private server community that as soon as you say it, a lot of people can't take you seriously. But when it comes to Mists of Pandaria, I think it's quite fair to ask for one. I mean, do we really need 4,000 fresh Wrath Lich King servers every week? Not really. But a fresh Mists of Pandaria realm? Yeah, that would be pretty nice. And well, as of lately, Stormforge has filled that hole in the private server community. It's a private server I'm excited about, and I'm currently just leveling a Tauren Shaman here, casually going through the content. Also, Lotus WoW is another Mists of Pandaria project that has some good feedback and there's a fair bit of anticipation for. So it seems like it's a good time to be a fan of Mists of Pandaria private servers. However, Lotus WoW isn't released yet, so for now let's just focus on the private server that I'm currently playing on, Stormforge. Now with Stormforge I have very high expectations. Why? Well, because it's a collaboration between the Atlantis team and the Tari team. Both teams have a good track record, especially Tari with their excellent Evermoon Mists of Pandaria private server, so I'm super stoked to give Stormforge a go and see if it can hold a candle to Tari's own Evermoon server. Right now, I recently just started and I'm slowly but surely going through the leveling zones. I also like the fact that Stormforge offers 3 times experience rate. And while yes, I know that leveling in Mists of Pandaria doesn't take an eternity with the random dungeon finder and the overall leveling difficulty being very low, to me it's a welcoming sight as I've leveled a ton of alts on the Evermoon server and I'm not looking to do it all over again on just a 1 times experience rate private server. And well, as I said before, while the fan base for Mists of Pandaria is not as big as let's say Wrath of the Lich King, it's definitely there. And the server proves that point. The website shows thousands of people online, and a capital city like Orgrimmar is sprawling with players. And while yes, Mists of Pandaria is definitely not my favorite version of WoW, I can't tell you how much fun I had on Tari's own server, and since the quality was so good, I was more than happy to promote their project through my YouTube channel. Whether this project deserves the same treatment, well, there's only one way to find out, and that is to keep playing here and see what it's like. So yeah, I'm very much looking forward to level here and try out some endgame content, because while Mists of Pandaria is definitely not my favorite expansion, there's a lot I do like about this expansion. For instance, the class design. I absolutely adore the way Elemental Shamans play with their much more engaging rotation. You have Elemental Blast, Ascendance, double duplicate spells, and a whole lot more. It's just so damn satisfying to play one. Not just that, the questing content, the eventual release of Timeless Isle, and hey, I'll admit that going back to tier 1 and tier 2 raids for some chill transmog runs is something that I definitely like. And I really want to try and get that full tier 2 set for my shaman, as I still believe that the 10 Storm set is one of the coolest looking tier sets ever made. That however is still kind of far away as I'm not even level 20 yet, but I'm in no rush and I'm just taking it all in, enjoying the content piece by piece. So at some point you can expect a full-fledged review out of the server from me and see if it can indeed hold its own against Tari's Evermoon private server and of course the soon to be released Lotus WoW. If you're like me and you're interested in some Mists of Pandaria, check out the links in the description below this video for either Stormforge or the upcoming Lotus WoW and give these projects some love. And that's gonna do it for now. As always, I want to thank you for watching this video. I'm Hamsterwheel and have a good one.